Hi guys! So it's me again and welcome back to my playthrough of Kayak the Kangaroo Round 2. The last time we left off, we've played two of the first missions, and just to give you a brief explanation of what was happening. So this is the third time I know. So just to give you a brief explanation, this is the third time I'm making this video. The first time I did a few days ago, and Windows hates me, so after the Windows update, it decided to ruin my OBS settings. Therefore, my video got corrupted. And, well, it wasn't that big of a deal because I didn't feel that good making the video. I wasn't really happy with it, so okay, fine. And now I was making the video again, and NVIDIA drivers also decided to fuck up my life, so I guess they hate me as much as the Windows hates me. and well, they corrupted my file again, even though I made a lot of footage and I was super happy with it. But you know, what can you do? That's just life, and I really hope it's not gonna happen again. I might do some cuts just to be sure that everything goes well, so you're just not surprised while you see them in the video. I just don't want to have to deal with this again while I do something that I was happy with, and now I have to repeat it all again. And so I did. Because I was so annoyed with the fact that I didn't get all of the collectibles, I did both of the first missions again. So I basically started the new game. And you can see it didn't really help me with me getting all of the collectibles. But, worse things could happen. I will probably at the end play it again, so I will get all of them. And as you can see, I did finish this mission. I got to the fourth one. And I actually got to the end of it, but this is my drivers went crazy and my PC shut off. So as you can see, it didn't really save, which is kind of weird. Again, I've collected nearly everything, and I was like at the end of the mission. So we're gonna go through the third one again, and just play through it. I'm sorry that it's not gonna have like all of the things that I should be having, but it's not really different. It just doesn't have all of the money that it should be there. We're gonna, you can survive without money. I'm pretty sure. Like I live without it. You can deal without all of those coins. So
Kale! Come here! Kale!
as I said,
Here!
it's been kind of a rough recording session, but I'm pretty determined to make it work and be happy with what I did. So in today's video, there is something that I would actually like to talk about, and this is the topic of me being bad at video games. No, that's the next episode. We're gonna talk about Arsenal later, or someone else is gonna start talking about it. I do wanted to talk about me starting a YouTube channel and all of that shebang. The reason for why I'd like to talk about it is, all of them big and famous YouTubers always have like them old videos that their fans or even them like look back onto and laugh and do whatever. They're just happy, maybe not happy, maybe embarrassed, whatever, about their past and their beginnings. And I think that I would like something to look back onto as well. Maybe it will also give you a brief idea of why I started YouTube and what are my goals and, all of that shebang. I did a quick cut just to see if everything is alright. It's going smooth so far. I really hope it's gonna stay this way, or I'm gonna kill Bill Gates or someone. Like, fuck. I'm like thirst for blood at the moment because of what's happening. Like, you know, you wanna be a YouTuber, huh? You wanna make money? You wanna be famous? No, something like this? Yeah? No. You know, Bill Gates might not own Microsoft anymore, but he sure does hate me. Doesn't matter where he works and what he does. Anyway, I'm in a better mood now because it works. I'm so hopeful it's gonna stay this way. I'm gonna make a cut soon. Like, maybe not now, but more cuts. Like, god damn it. Like, it's literally not my fault. I got so prepared to make this video. I really wanted to make it good, and it was so good, and it got corrupted. And it's so, like, you know, YouTuber life. Like, you know, first corrupted videos, sadness, depression. Oh, wait, actually, that's my real life. What? Anyway, so again, I really wanted to give like a brief idea of why I'm making videos and such, and how did the idea first came to me, because actually it was quite long ago. So about like 10 or like even more, like 12 years ago, I started playing Minecraft. I'm pretty sure that I started playing it when it was still in alpha stage, but I'm not really sure. Like, YouTube was around at this point, but for sure I just don't remember what exact year I started watching videos. But Minecraft was the first thing that made me like actually be aware of the platform. Like, I was aware it existed, but I never really used it. There was no reason. So I went on YouTube, and my goal of going on YouTube was to search up how to make a crafting table. So, you know, the humble beginnings of how to make a crafting table. And, you know, maybe right now it's kind of funny, but, you know, years ago, that was kind of the way of you finding out. You went on Wiki or watched a YouTube video that was made in Fraps and probably like had like a screenshot of a notepad, because people didn't want to record their voice, and YouTube was kind of a bizarre site. So that was my first time I ever like really watched a YouTube video. And well, from this point on, I wanted to become a YouTuber, or well, make videos. It's not like I do want to, like, I dream of like a career, but I do want to make videos, and I wanted to make them public, like in some way or another. So after quite of a long time, well, right now, as you can see, it's happening in real life, but it did take me, oh, that's a wrong order, of course. It did take me quite a long time to like get to actually doing videos. So I just wanted to give you a brief history, I guess, let you a little bit like of insight of my life, which is kind of creepy. Don't get insight of anything of mine, please, but I guess I'm giving you a permission this time. Whoa, that was a great throw for sure. So I do wanted to make videos for a long time, as I said, but I wasn't really in a good space at the time, and the reason for it being was that I didn't really live in a good environment, so and in a safe environment. So then after get in that sweet spot of an 18 years old, I moved away and I moved to England. And well, living in England was quite great, and I actually was in many ways allowed, like I could be allowed to be making videos. But well, I could be allowed, but I'm not really sure I should be allowed. Looking at my skills, it's debatable. But the big problem that I had was the fact that I lived with my boss. So,
Hi,
listen to
Kale.
this guy.
You must be tired after your long trip. I'll take you someplace safe
Life
where you
definitely
can
gets me
rest.
tired, that's for sure. It's quite tiring. Let's listen to
Kale,
crazy
Kale,
cult
wake
guys.
up. It's time.
Like, looking at this,
There's
I think it's a quite interesting cult. Like, the way they look and their teeth, like the cult of growing teeth, maybe maybe that's their agenda. Okay.
We wish you the best of luck.
Thanks, mate. What a great... I'm not really sure how great meeting you are, like having a fish on a stick and looking like you're on LSD. So, again, I lived with my boss. So, as much as I was able to do whatever I basically like, it was kind of a, risky situation to make YouTube videos, because, she could listen to everything I said, and it could like impact whatever I was doing and my income and the way she thought of me and looked at me, and me possibly losing my job if anything would go wrong. I remember actually talking to one of my friends about it, like about starting YouTube, and it was kind of funny because, okay, let's go. What? Eat this, bitch. That was kind of aggressive, but it was necessary. I remember talking to one of my best friends about it, and I really consider at this point starting like my channel, but I didn't do it because, well, again, I found so many negative aspects of it, and the friend that I asked like opinion about what should I do, I kind of counted for like an answer of, oh yeah, do it, like for sure everyone would like to see it, everyone's like waiting or whatever, so I can basically take all of the responsibility out of my back and basically have someone else make a decision for me. So that's what I wanted to hear, like, do it. But the reality and like the right way of what he did, like he said basically, well, if you want to do something, then just do something. Like, don't wait for someone else to tell you whatever you like to hear. It must be you that really actually wants it. Which I'm glad that he did, because like I didn't really feel comfortable. Again, living with your boss is kind of a stressful situation in itself. And well, time went by. I lived in England for about a year, and then I moved out. So then, well, I started living with my roommates. I had roommates, and well, there were 3 other girls besides me, basically in one house, and we had 4 separate rooms if you count me as well. But there was also funny thing. There was one boy there, one great boy. Not that I have anything against living with like a guy. Like, in fact, I would prefer it, because like it would get crazy sometimes, like living with 3 other girls and me not really being that like into whatever the fuck they were doing. It created quite a bit of unnecessary stress for me, and me hearing a lot of stuff that I never wanted to hear. But man, this guy, oof, he was a tough one, and I kind of want to forget about it altogether. Like, he's not really worth mine or anyone's attention or like memory space taken by his actions. So, well, let's not talk about them. But basically, I lived with 2 other girls that were staying there for a really long time, all of the time that I stayed there. And there was one cursed room where the people that lived there changed all the time. One of the reasons why it wouldn't be really good to make videos there was that, well, again, like, you know, you live in, even though I had great possibilities of doing so, because I had my own room, it was really big, it was really spacious, and I was most of the time pretty much left alone, or I'm actually trying to convince myself that I did, so I don't feel like 2 years of my life have been wasted to living with in those conditions. But I technically could do it, and nobody was really bothering me in the way of my business of work and stuff. That's also a lie, but let's just say so. I was really scared that they're gonna use me possibly having a YouTube channel to my disadvantage. Like, for example, maybe saying my landlord, although she was a really sweet woman and I really cherished the fact that she was my landlord, and maybe I didn't cherish the fact that I had to pay her every month, you know, her rent and stuff, so I have shelter above my head. That wasn't so great for her, but, you know, she was okay. But she also was quite like, it was easy to manipulate her, especially if, you know, I was the odd ones out and rest of the pack, the rest of the coop was, you know, kind of like in a really like, I was friendly with them. I wouldn't say like I hated them or something. Like, you really have to do something horrible for me to hate you. But, you know, we just weren't getting along, and that's the simple way and the nice way to put it. Like, I was afraid they were gonna say that whatever to the landlord that would cause me to get my rent raised. And because something similar did actually happen while I was staying there. And, you know, I'm glad I didn't take any chances of this happening in a bigger extent, because, well, that wouldn't be very nice. So, you know, then you have to also take to the consideration that I had a horrible job. I had a horrible boss that would, well, she was a horrible human being in general. And again, like, I'm not really the first one to hate anyone or to hold any, like, hard feelings against someone. But she was a tough one to, like, live with and live, like, be a part of whatever the fuck was happening at the last place I worked. She was just a horrible human being, and the working conditions that I had were really toxic. I knew that I was needed where I worked. I knew that I was one of the better employees there, and the boss knew that too. But because she also didn't want me to feel in any way secure about my job, she also didn't want me to well, again, she didn't want me to feel secure, and I didn't feel secure because she made me feel this way all the time. I'm also not a person to decide if you're like worthy of a job or not. Like, I don't know, if I don't know someone else's personal life, I'm not the one that's gonna judge in any way. But like, I really needed the job because no one else really wanted to hire me. And I really tried to like, and she knew about it, and I really like tried to look for a reason why she didn't want to really hire me. And I believe that one of the reasons might be like anyone wanted to hire me, and I believe that changing my job was so tough because of how I look. And before you say, well, right now, if you look like this, I wouldn't hire you either. I wouldn't be surprised. But I really, like, when it comes to the makeup I have or whatever, like, I would have to be crazy to wake up at like 4 a.m. because I was waking up after, like, about 5 to get to my previous job and be there at around 8. And so just to do my makeup, waking up at around 4 just to do my makeup and look how I like look right now and how I like looking. But there is one thing that I won't change about myself, which is my piercings. I will not take them out. They actually have a really big meaning for me, and I fought like a hyena to fucking have them. Like, I have a lot of stories about, and not so really happy ones, like sad stories about how like I literally fought like woof. There was a lot of MMA moments with me just trying to get them be on my face, and people not trying to get in on my face, into my face, anywhere near my face, so they can be where they are. So I will not take them out. There's like no way in hell. They're here to stay. So I made a photo, the CV photo, with them on, so any potential employer knows that, if you want to hire me, you're getting a full package and no way around it. Which, maybe that's one of the reasons why I didn't get so many calls. But there might be also other ones. I'm not really thinking about it that much. So the working environment was so toxic. Like, right now, I'm so fortunate to have the job that I actually have. Not only I do what I love, but I'm also surrounded by great people. At my previous job, like, you wouldn't even get like a hi or hello when you got to your desk and sat down. Like nobody really liked there was no friend relationships there, because everybody was like counting that you're going to fail so they can get on top and be better than you, so they can gain something for your failure, which was quite a horrible way of living, in fact. Working and let alone working. So I hated there. I hated working there. I hated being there. And right now, it's not the case at all. Not only I have great friends that I actually look forward to see, but I also have great bosses that are basically like friends as well. Like, the environment that I work at the moment is like pretty much what I always hope for. And also, working when I work, I'm able to like fulfill my dreams or of becoming like involved in the development of a game. If my involvement makes anyone happy in any way, if it's a child of an adult, as much as playing games like make me happy and make them like the experience a little bit more like for them like tolerable, if it's really bad, or like more something that they can cherish in the future and then can remember and make a better game than it could have been without my work. then like it's all I could have wished for. So I'm super happy that I have the job that I have, and thanks to this, right now, living what I live, doing what I'm doing, I'm able to start my YouTube channel for real right now. I made a small cut, I'm sorry. Again, I had to check if everything is okay. So it seems like, basically, again, Bill Gates and Nvidia just fucked me in the ass. Like, god damn it, like, I can't believe it. Like, literally. How of a shitty, like, how could you come up with it? I can't even find words to describe how pissed off I am that Bill Gates fucked me in the ass. Like, I already got vaccinated. Like, just leave me alone. Like, I don't want any more chips. I don't want anything more to do with you. And you're like fucking up my life right now. Like, anyway, let's go and fight our first boss before I get carried away again. Oh! Finally! We got 100% on one mission after 3 tries, and wow, I'm surprised with myself. I'm proud of myself. Okay, that's a good start. Let's fuck it up with my really great gaming skills of fighting a boss right about now.
This is the end of the road for you. You will go no further.
Oh god.
I am invincible.
Same.
My mirrors form a magic barrier that nothing can penetrate.
My dude. My mirrors also cannot penetrate like my looks. Like, I look at them and they fucking break. So I'm not really sure if you're the only one having superpowers at the moment. Like, I also have the advantage of being able to break fucking mirrors by just looking at them. So, my dude. You better believe I'm not as bad as you might think. The only thing that's bad about me is my face. That's actually the thing that's going to save my ass in this situation. It says a lot about the fact that, you know, hitting him in the stomach hurts him. Maybe you should have packed more, like, I don't know, maybe you skipped a leg day or something? Figure on my ass. Again, with the ass references, like, don't touch my ass, but also, like, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, he's going out quick. Bitch. Stop. Don't make me look bad in front of my, like, 5-year audience. Like, fuck, again. He always does the same thing and I always fall for the same trick. Which is something that happens in my life as well. Like, too many life references right now. Like, too many in too short of a period of time. Too many of them close together. I don't like that. Oh, ooh, I jumped this time. Great. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna manage to get it. No! Bitch! God damn. Like, this episode is just a compilation of me being bad at throwing things. Like, I swear to God. And again, this is something that's, like, applicable in real life. Okay. Okay. And... you dead, bitch.
You may have defeated me,
I did.
but there are others. You can't beat them all. One little
Whatever you're saying... Whoa. That's not true at all. And also whatever you're saying right now, as you're dying, has less of an impact. because you're dying. Like, how am I supposed to be scared? Like,
I'll have a huge shipment of animals together really soon.
okay.
I need more animals.
You a fur or something? Like, not like kink shaming,
Yes,
but
boss. I'll get right
you know,
on it.
there is a difference between liking actual animals, you know? Like, I don't think that's legal.
I think you still don't have very much money.
Say, fuck, don't attack me like that. And he's honest. He didn't even hesitate.
The engineer saying to the hunter that he was setting off for the winter world to pick up a shipment of animals. If you hurry, you might be able to catch the train and hide in it.
You better believe I'm gonna catch the train and hide in it. With all of those... The rest of those animals are gonna get fucked. That's the only thing that Hunter seems to be doing. Just to finish this episode, I think it's gonna be a nice finish to maybe walk around and hit all of the boxes, so I'm able to finish talking. So again, right now I'm in a good mental space for me to start making videos, and it makes me super happy and excited. The other reason for it is that, again, like, YouTube has been a way of me to let out all of my emotions when a video feels relatable to the feelings that I'm currently feeling. And it's kind of like a therapy. So in a way, when, let's say, I'm making a video right now, sometimes I have, like, what really makes me happy in life, which is kind of sad, is video games. Like, video games always make me happy. But the problem is sometimes I'm so down that I'm not able to play them. So what I will do is I will procrastinate all day and just stare at the wall without, like, any real reason, and do nothing. Why I could play games and, like, become happier? So, well, I think that having, like, a routine when I feel like I want to make one video at least, like, once a week, like, the routine is giving me a way of being like, okay, so I'm forcing myself to play a game, so I'm basically forcing myself to be happy. Although, because Bill Gates fucked me in the ass, I'm not really sure, like this is what I wanted. I didn't sign up for this. I signed up for, you know, quite a relaxing and chill time. But that didn't happen. And I was thinking, like, you know, if I can make myself a routine of doing something, and then which is playing video games and recording them, then I'm forcing myself to have kind of a deadline. So I have a deadline of doing a game, the recording game, and therefore I'm, like, forced to play this game. So not only I have something exciting that I always wanted to do, like new hobby, I learn new things and it's exciting and fun, I also do have a way of actually forcing myself to play a game. So it's a great stuff all around. Like, the only one that should suffering is you, because you're watching. I'm not sure why you're watching, but you are. I hope so. Continue watching. Please give me, you know, the monetization. Like, it has to come someday. You better believe it's gonna come. And I'm really determined to continue what I'm doing and to actually post videos every week. I'm really hoping to make my production that's a big word for such a small potato like me. But I'm gonna make my videos and try to make my videos better, learn new stuff. that would be it for this video. I would really like to thank you for watching my second episode. I hope that you learned something about me, something new. We're gonna have a lot of other episodes for you to find out other juicy facts about about my life. So, well, I would like to encourage you to subscribe if you had fun in any way and you hate Bill Gates. That's something that we all agree with. Like, subscribe if you hate Bill Gates. Like, if you subscribed already and you hate him, like, resubscribe. Like, do it again. Like, it does matter. In some way, it definitely does. Leave a comment, tell me what you thought of the video, and leave a like if you liked it. I will be more than glad to make more in the future. So see you again next week, and have a nice one. Bye!